But soon, the dream began to fade. The gift of flight was no longer a symbol of freedom. It became a weapon, a privilege, a burden. In cities across the world, flight became currency. Corporations sold extra minutes of airtime to the rich. 10 minutes weren't enough anymore, not for those who could afford more. People with wealth soared above the clouds for hours, while the poor watched from the ground, their feet chained by time. The world began to divide, not by borders or race, but by altitude. Sky people lived in floating towers, homes that hovered miles above the earth. Down below, the rest struggled under permanent shade. The sky was no longer theirs. Air traffic laws became brutal. Unauthorized flight meant prison. Governments used tracking drones to detect anyone who flew past their allowed time. The sky turned into a monitored network, every second of air controlled, every flight recorded. Scientists warned that constant human flight was changing the atmosphere. Millions of people soaring at once generated turbulent waves, unseen before. Birds lost their natural routes. Weather patterns began to twist. Storms appeared where there should have been calm skies. And the 10-minute timer? It wasn't a glitch or mistake. It was a safeguard. Something, or someone, designed it to limit how high humanity could rise. Then one night, a hacker named Lyra discovered the truth. The power that allowed humans to fly didn't come from within. It came from above. Hidden satellites had been orbiting Earth for decades, quietly transmitting energy frequencies that interacted with human biology. Someone had turned on the sky. The question was, who? The discovery sent shockwaves across the planet. Was this a gift or an experiment? Religions called it divine intervention. Scientists called it the next stage of evolution. But governments? They called it classified. Lyra leaked the data, maps showing every satellite linked to the flight network. Billions saw it. Riots erupted. People demanded to know the truth. Why were humans limited to 10 minutes? What would happen if someone broke the timer? And then, someone did. A man in Tokyo, a scientist who re-engineered the flight frequency, flew for 30 minutes, higher, faster, farther than anyone before. But when his time should have ended, he didn't fall. He vanished. No trace, no body, just static and silence from the sky. The world was never the same again. Every nation went into panic. Some believed he transcended into another realm. Others feared he triggered something waiting above the clouds, something watching us all along. Now, humanity stands divided once more. Some want to reach higher, to break the limits. Others want the sky switched off forever. The question is, if every human can fly, but only for 10 minutes, was it ever freedom? Or was it a test? If this story made you wonder, what happens when we finally go too high? Subscribe, because the next What If might just take us beyond the sky.